MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the St. Louis Cardinals. Get ready for Cardinals baseball next. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
And Matt, the other thing, both teams are on a winning streak right now. I love watching good baseball. So nothing's better than watching 2 teams that are on a winning streak collide. So we're going to get some good baseball hopefully in this game.
And this will miss as well. So he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game. So we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Favorable call in there for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. He's running towards second. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bohr is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And the changeup is way low that time. This is on the ground over to first. And he is out on the tag. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
off for the Cardinals, the second baseman, number 16.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tommy Pham comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line and right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Good action on the sinker, 1-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Justin Bohr. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Cole Calhoun.
Lifted the other way to left center. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's 1 away. Settling in now, Eugenio Suarez. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping into the box, Luis Valbuena. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. On the ground to the left side. To second for 1. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double. Here's Will Myers. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That was a good pitch right there. Started at the knees, got the hard sink down, and got him to swing right through it. Beautiful.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he's retired, one away. Here's Marcelo Zuna. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Here's Jonathan Scope now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Greg Garcia. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Throw in time and the side is stepping in. Ian Kinsler. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Moving under it, Pham. And that's the first out of the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Under it is Wong, and there are 2 away now. Ready now, Jimmy Nelson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Jimmy Nelson.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Pham is there, and he'll put it away to retire. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. Simmons is there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So stepping in, Michael Wacha, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Just a tick behind for a strike. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Second baseman, number 16.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Bradley moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Left fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
The center fielder, number 27.
Mike Trout is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
The catcher, number 16.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Sacrifice attempt here. A tag, and he is out at third. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Down and away, 1 ball and no strike. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Waka delivering a 1-1. And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Now a check swing as he's able to fight this one off. Foul. Payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Strike three. The throw. Over now. They'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Well, they let him go after one on 3-0, but he didn't get the sinker. 3-1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often. Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Ready for another chance? Justin Bour comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Digging in to try it again. Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The left fielder, number 23.
Here's Marcell Ozuna.
Marcell.
First pitch on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for two. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping up now, Jonathan Schoop. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Simmons has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Number 7, Eugenio
Grounded down the third baseline. Backhanded. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Luis Valbuena.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up. Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Waka will take charge himself out there, and there's two down.
The batter, number 3.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings.
A swing and a miss. That retires. So coming to the plate, Greg Garcia. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yadier Molina stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Calhoun has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The pitcher,
So
number
digging in
52.
now, Michael Waka.
Michael
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Kinsler ranging into the outfield. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Second baseman, number 16.
From the belt, the pitch.
Moulton Wong.
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored. A wild pitch. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Now the relay home. And he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate. At the plate, Tommy Pham. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Lays off 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Ready for another chance. Andrelton Simmons. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jimmy Nelson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nelson.
And that misses ball 1. Justin Upton will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Justin Upton.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Here's Jackie Bradley now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Jackie
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He'd come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jackie Bradley Jr. was sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. And he just misses with a curveball. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Myers is there, and he puts... Alex Meyer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 23, Alex
Justin Bohr is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bull.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout. Still going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
The right fielder, number
He's set
5.
and the pitch. Will Myers is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Myers awaiting the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Calhoun. Makes the play, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Marcell Ozuna. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Valbuena is there, 2 down. Here's Jonathan Scope now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bradley is there. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Brian McCann.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And that's through into right, so a leadoff single here to start the 7th. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Eric Young Jr. will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 8.
A look at Young, now the pitch.
Jr.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Myers looking up. Gone! Stepping in and ready for another. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. The 0-2 home. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
First baseman, Luis Valbuena.
Grounded up the first baseline. The tag, and he is out. Digging in to try it again, Ian Kinsler. He's 0-for-2 with a strikeout in this one. In the air to right center. Myers is under it. And that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Striding in once again, Greg Garcia. He's 1-for-2 in the ballgame.
Baseman, Greg Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And a ball, 1-0. 1-0 count, here it is. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Will.
Pinch hitting for the pitcher walking. Number 6, Will Tovar.
And that misses for ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Now that's popped up. Valbuena takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more, Colton Wong. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Now pitching for the Angels.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. And that will conclude. Luke
pitching
Weaver
for the
has been
Cardinals,
summoned from
number 62.
in now. Is Andrelton Simmons.
Weaver.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. 3-0 now. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A payoff pitch one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Brandon Phillips will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 4, Brandon Phillips.
Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Scope. Throw to first takes care of Phillips, and he's retired for out number 2.
Up next for the
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Jr.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Comes set, and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Garcia is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Blake Parker is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
53.
Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Calhoun moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter.
Digging in, Justin Bohr. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Ready for another shot now. Will Myers. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Bradley is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Marcelo Zuna. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Taken in by Simmons. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Myers is under it. He's got it 1 away. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. Sunhwano.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 26.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first is in time, and the Angels are now down to their final out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Calling for it, Garcia makes the catch, and that's the ball game. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
For the Angels, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.